and welcome back to my Mobility Scooters Adventures and the Living Aids series. And this mini-series I'm looking at the SMS 999 text relay, designed for the hard of hearing, those who have problems communicating, and for people with additional needs. And as I said in episode 2, we're going to look at this very basic phone with an hidden trick in its arsenal as well. And this has been used in the real world. It was Dad's, he had dementia, amongst other problems. So I do know this does work and it can take a lot of hammering. So you may recall in the last episode, we looked at how to set up shortcuts on an iPhone. And basically, all these boxes are panic buttons. And you can set up as many as you want. You can have smaller sizes as well, but recommend these large sizes. And as it's colour coded, it gives you an idea what it does as well. So, is you prone to falling? This one. And if it's someone who's got angina or difficulties, you'll have one that's got all the information in for that. So we want to get medical help because there's a medical issue. So we press this button and straight away, as you can see, it has sent the text message out. But I have, as you can see, totally disconnected it from the cell phone and the internet. So it will not connect. But look at episode number 2. I'll give you all the guides you need to set that up and how to check it works before adding 999 as a option. It is very important. 999 is one of the numbers, including family and friends. So help is already on the way. So this phone, at time of purchase, it was about £80. You're probably thinking, £80 for something like this? I only paid 10 in the 90s, and you'll be correct. In the, did I say 80s? Sorry, I meant the 90s. In the 90s, phones better than this were £10. You got a box, you got a phone, you got a charger, you got £10 a calling. So you're paying £10. You're getting a phone, you're getting a charger, everything you need. Plus you're getting £10 of calling. So does that mean the calling credit was free or the phone was free as well? To the best of my knowledge, you do not get offers like that anymore on pay as you go. So if your phone ever broke down or your charger stopped working, why pay £50 for a new charger when you only paid 10 for the phone? And you can buy a new phone for £10 as well. If you wanted a few more frills like a built-in radio, etc., it would cost you probably £50. But back then, a built-in radio in the smartphone, I think it was a Nokia or a Motorola, was a very big thing. It was like state of the art, a phone with a built-in radio. There was no cameras back then. They weren't included, not even in the contract phones as well. This is it as well. So let's take a look at this phone. So we've got a fairly large display. We've got very clear and big buttons, and they do click rather nicely. So you can hear them clicking. And we've got the red one, what turns it on and off. That's also the hang up. Green is make a call. So these numbers here are good because you can set them as hotkeys as well. So if you want to phone your mum, your father, brother, sister, daughter, son, etc. So you press the calling number. So you could have your mum on 1, your mum and dad. Press that, hold it, and it will automatically dial. Your children could be on these 2 numbers, the wife or husband, and you just press and hold the button. And yeah, 9, I always add 999 on that one for my dad as well. So it was number 9. So you could associate 9 with the emergency service and press that as well. But bearing in mind, if they get confused, they may accidentally contact the emergency services. And yeah, so we say that is interesting explaining it. Like I say, Dad had dementia and it did make that mistake a few times. So how do we boot this phone up? So we press this, hold it down for 2 seconds, and it boots up. So within 10 seconds, it's fully booted as well. And there we go. We've got the network it's connected to. We've got the time. We've got the date. We've got the battery just there. And we've got some signals. So let's zoom that in for you so you can actually see it a bit better. There we go. So as you can see, we've got the mobile phone signals. I've only got 1 SIM in it. It is a dual SIM. So we got that. That says it's on vibrate. We got the battery status. We've got the time, the network, date is what I'm going to make of the phone. Let's just take this up a bit more so you can see the size of the buttons. And yeah, this, like I say, it's been well used by people it was designed to be used for. And like I say, it does work as well. So how do we set this up for the purpose of the SMS 999? So we've got names there. We've got menu. So firstly, we've got a phone book. Critical to have your 5 numbers in this phone book that will be used in an emergency. And also numbers you may assign to your hotkeys or speed dial, as it's otherwise known. You got a text message, you got the call log, the organizer, it ain't that good. Multimedia, not that good by modern standards. We got our settings, portfolio for the noises the sound makes, dual SIM settings, which one it looks at first and how it changes between the SIMs. We got the phone settings, we got the speed dial, these hotkeys, we got the security for the phone. I do recommend on the phones having a pin on your SIM, even on this to your smartphones. If your pin is on your SIM, or you have a pin on your SIM, if they take your SIM out of your phone, they need to know your SIM pin number to get it to work. And always change that. Do not leave it at the default pin number, because it's either going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 0, 0, 0, 0. Meaning, basically, it's useless. And with your smartphones, yeah, never use a 4-digit pin. Have at least 6 digits. Or like me, 12. It makes it a lot harder for people to guess. And when you put your pin number in, put it sideways, that one, or upside down, because what they will do is look at the pattern, or so when you turn it upside down, the first number is not the 1, it's a 9 as well. And if you don't know, you turn it upside down and see it like that, everything will be in reverse in order to crack your pin number. So let's move on. As well, you got connectivity, restore. And the part we are reviewing in this episode, so we got SOS emergency, click OK. So first, we've got SOS status. So this is my recommendations for setting this phone up. So we want special. Click OK. So SMS message. What is the message you're going to send? And look there, 60 characters only. That means you need this message to be very precise. And I mean very precise. So you will put SOS. So you know it's a message. You put your surname on it, your door number and postcode. That is all you need to be identified. Your surname. So if your name is John Doe, so you put Doe 999 for your door number, and your postcode could be AB 12 then 3 AB, and that's enough to track you down where you are. And you could put on it, need a medical help, add a fall. That is the most likeliest one. Or if it's you have a lot of heart problems, you put that, and you need immediate help as well. So once you put your message in there, and next of kin, so NIK, and put their number, because you put the last name, your door number, postcode, you saved quite a lot of characters as well. For medical help, then you put NIK for next of kin and their number, and that's all the information they need. You put who you are, the most likeliest problem, your door number, postcode, so you can be identified, and that's it. So I've accidentally removed it, so you can see here, look, how difficult it is to do. The good old days is, well, so we do that, clear. And SMS, SOS, SMS, wasn't it? Well, and the great thing about these, me having disabilities, I've used them, well, and I'm teaching you what I've learned over the years. I have worked also with adults, young people and children with additional learning needs, and as I have gone through the system myself, I was able to support them and their families with the barriers I had to access different things. So we'll have a look at what that is, and that is on. That will allow it to send the SMS out. So then we move down. We've got number 4, which is the warning tone. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. That makes it a loud sound. We've got your emergency numbers. So, yeah, there we go. Is, well, fake number there, but I'll blur it out anyway. And there we go. We've got all these numbers. You've got up to 5 numbers you can have in this part of the phone. And basically what we'll do, it will send the text message out to all of them, and then it will start dialing each number. And if no one answers, it moves on from 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. It's down to your own choice and the needs of the person the phone is for, which order of numbers you put them in. But I would recommend 999 at least at number 5 is, well, preferably number 1, so help can be arranged much quicker. And that is basically how you do it. So yeah, your status, you want special, have your message in brief, to the point. Make sure the SOS message is turned on, the warning tone, so the person knows it has worked when they press the button. And the 5 special numbers the emergency alert will be sent to as well. So let's have a look at the emergency button. So this is the rear of the phone. So you've got the phone make. We've got a very basic camera. We've got the speaker mic. That is the telephone number. That will be blurred out. She's wondering what the blur's for. And having the number on the back, the person whose phone it is, if they can't remember the number, it will tell them what the number is. So the red button, this is the panic button. So let's press it. And that's how loud it is. So now I demonstrate it from the front. Turn it off. It's going to be dialing the landline. There, look, it's going through the entire system. As you can see there, it has sent the text message out straight away. And I couldn't stop that. So, yeah, the landline will be ringing shortly. Well, let's just mute that. Well. So this is what would happen on the front when we press the emergency button. There we go. There's alert. There we go. Sending the text message. Then it's going to ring, cover up the phone number. It is calling. There we go, keypad locked. We've got the up, down button. And there we got this one. Not sure what that one's for. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It is, well, all it is put the flashlight on. There we go. That's what it's for. That button is for a flashlight. So that is the look at this telephone. That has the magic SOS button on the back. And as another demonstration, you only had to press it a couple of seconds and it fires off. Hang on, I'm not pressing it there. There we go. So, yeah. That's how quick it is. Well, practice with it without the 999 number in the device, because if it goes wrong and it sends a message out and it connects, but you press that one, it will be classed as a silent 3 9s. And as you put your name and postcode and door number in, they will more than likely come knocking to find out what the problem is. So 999 is the last number you should put in after testing and feeling comfortable with this phone. That goes the same with the iPhone tricks I talked about in video 2. So let me know if the SMS 999 system, would you think you would use this? Did you know about this? And will you be setting up on the iPhone, your own automated messages like this. Like I say, you can have a couple of pages full of them, and this is the smart way of doing this red button. But with this, your message can be longer on the smartphone as well, as you can give them your address in full instead of just the door number and postcode as well. But if you're in an emergency situation and you haven't got time to type all the information, door number, postcode, and your surname if possible, and what service you want, and and that's how to do it. And like I say, I've got ones for falls, asthma attack, intruders, fire, because if something's going wrong, I press that and it sends out a 999 and I can alert the correct emergency service. As with this device, it is very basic as well. You only get the one text message, and you have to make this phone the most likeliest one you would need as well, or what you presume it will be. Whereas with this one, a smartphone, you can get cheap iPhones and just have a page full of these icons like this. You can always have it call whoever as well. And like I say, use your colour codes. Red for fire, scenario fires. But if they get confused easy and they can't work out which one it is, again, just a free fire, police, ambulance, that one, and make it a uniformed message as well. And as you report your number in probably, and other loved ones, most of the family could be alerted, as well as the SMS 999 to SMS text relay, should I say. Well, so that's it for this look at the SMS relay, ways of using it, the various ones I use on a smartphone, and looking at one that is designed for someone who's a bit older and needs something a bit more basic. So, yeah, your keys for calling different people, have it on a piece of paper, laminate it, press hold 1, and who it goes to, and for the real emergencies, the red one. But if set up correctly, it will go through to the emergency operator on 999 after firing off a text message to 999. So backup call would have gone in via text, and as there's 5 numbers, the most important loved ones would also receive the alert. So that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, let me know if you think you will use it. Has it inspired you to set up your own automated emergency messages ready to fire off in an emergency? Because in an emergency, every second counts, and the emergency services would rather have 5 calls go to them for the same thing, and rather none at all, and it will be too late to assist. So enjoy the rest of your day. Hope this has been useful, and I'll see you in the next episode of my mobility scooter adventures. And the question is, will it be an episode on living aids, I go out on an adventure, or will I start my new series I'm planning about visiting different coffee shops and different parks around my local area? Or do I start the requested series after the government says we're on a 72-hour war footing, which was released on the VE Day celebrations day in 2025, and looking at things like that, because my carers have asked me to do videos on that kind of thing. Would you be interested in knowing the basics you will need? So that's it for this episode, and before it gets too long, I'll bring this one to an end.